Hello everyone, I'm back. Had a lot of free time today because I'm sick today actually at school for actually two different kinds of sickness. So I'm actually home from school, so I thought that I should be doing something valuable with my time, so I did one video with Shogun 2, so I might as well just start the campaign that I talked about in my previous video right now. And start a Shimazu campaign. I think I'm gonna go with a long campaign. I could go domination, which is basically hold everything but 5 provinces. But yeah. I think I'm just gonna go with the long campaign. I'm just gonna start with easy. Easiest clan, easiest difficulty, and you'll see that this game is still kind of hard in that regard. It's not like hard, but it is quite easy on easiest difficulty with this many mods, but it still can be hard in some scenarios. So it all depends on how the campaign unfolds. So Shimazu are the Masters of Integrity, or Masters of Katana. They have reduced recruitment costs and upkeep for Katana Samurai, Katana hero units, and can recruit superior versions of both, and they also have increased loyalty for all generals. I don't know if that's just +1 loyalty or more than that, but it's definitely a nice little bonus, but I don't plan on going Christian, so it's not really that big of a bonus. Also, if you guys hear some background noise, that's because my sister is home and she's going to be walking around the place possibly. Yeah, I think that... Let's see if there's more options. Should appear move, search... Okay... Yeah, I think that's basically it. So let's start the campaign. Let me check the sound real quick. Alright, 8 sound is a bit low, I think. Put up to 10. Actually, I'll put up to 12. We'll watch first the opening cutscene for this clan, and also probably the other clans that I might be doing like Let's Plays of.
"1545. This is Sengoku Jidai, the age of the country at war. For 200 years, the Ashikaga shoguns have ruled from Kyoto. Great splendor and power were theirs. Now the over-mighty clans no longer obey. The time has come for a new warlord to become shogun. But who will be victorious? Shimazu lands have always provided for our people. Our enemies are many and envious. They threaten our borders and look for any weakness. We trace a line back to the first shogun Yoritomo. Loyalty runs deep in the Shimazu. It is in our blood, our traditions. And in battle, our swordsmen are the envy of Japan. No blade is swifter or more feared than ours. Bishamonten, the war god, has woken. Now is the time to defeat our enemies. All will bow to the Shimazu clan. We wait no longer. Destiny calls.
Alright. Alright, that was the opening cutscene of this game, and we have first mission to meet issued immediately, like on every single campaign. Capture the following province, which is right next to us. We get call to arms for 4 turns, plus 1 recruitment slots for all provinces, which is quite nice. I could tell from the last video that the bottom chunk here, just below my mouse right now, was cut off. Thankfully, it's not really that much of a deal, since like when I put my units, when I do this, you can still see what the bonuses are up here. The big thing is that this is also going to be slightly a test, because to see if it's really relevant on like the battlefield as well. Upgrade my coastal village immediately, trails, and the immigration. I could do that, which takes 3 turns, or I could do the armory or blacksmith. Personally, prefer the armory overall, but I think the way that I want to be using the katanas, yeah, I guess I would be wanting to use the armory. So let's go for that. Now, the strength about the Shimazu is that they start at war with the clan, the Ito, or the purple clan to the east, and they have 2 provinces, so overall they're kind of in a downside in that regard. But the good thing is that the way that most clans work is that you have like an enemy clan in your territory, or you have like what's usually a rebel clan in your territory. Like with the Date, it was a rebel clan right next to, or not a rebel clan, but like a rebel force right next to their capital. So, and in a way, it's kind of like a tutorial in that regard, because it's just like a very easy battle that's just supposed to kind of get you used to the battles and the fights. But with this, it's similar to that, but it's also while capturing a province, which is not to mention it's literally right next to your capital. It's incredibly close. In fact, because it's on the easiest difficulty, there isn't even a tutorial. Like sometimes there'll be an army like right next to where I am right now, and there'll be an army right there, and you'll actually have to defeat it on like I think normal and hard difficulties. I didn't actually know that you could just actually walk in on easy difficulties. I thought you had to defeat an army, but apparently not. They are definitely unhappy, though. There's a coastal village there. I'm going to immediately upgrade my coastal village, just so I can send boat kabayas to all these trade nodes to occupy them. Because for each trade node you get a massive amount of income. So it's definitely worth getting it. And luckily that unhappiness is going to go away. So might as well just save here. Actually no, let's first go on go and research something. Let's go for Way of the Chi immediately. Just if you can't tell, I don't know how to spell the clans, so, and that would be quite embarrassing if I did not spell them correctly and saved it like that. Shimazu. YouTube. I'll just say YouTube campaign. Honestly, I'm not sure if that's how you spell campaign or not, but I believe it is. Researching Way of the Chi right off the bat, so that's good. If you guys want to know how, like, the ways I'm sick, I'm actually starting to get a bit of a cold, which is very bad since I've had another very bad sickness that's been going on for almost a month now. It's been kind of off and on, which is kind of strange with what it is, but it's not really like, let's put it this way, it's not like a sickness, but it's more like an injury, but I didn't actually injure myself, it's just come on randomly. It just came out of nowhere, so in that regard it's quite strange. Let's get a stables right off the bat. I guess I might as well move everyone over. Because I do want to fight with the Shogun in some of my beginning battles, but after the first few battles, I wouldn't want to be sending him into battles. Because, losing your Shogun at the beginning of the game is very annoying. I've done it once as the Takeda, and it took forever for someone to come of age. Because with the Takeda family tree, you have a pretty good family tree, but your son takes quite a while to come of age, but your brother is going to come of age almost instantaneously the second the campaign begins. So the second you start playing the game, so it's kind of good in that regard. Okay, construct the following building the trade nodes. Now this has no time limit, so Great Clan destroyed Tokugawa. They always die right at the beginning for anyone who doesn't know. War declared. Iko-iki and the Hattori. That also happens somewhat commonly. Okay, so now we can start making bokabayas. I don't think we can make two. Yeah, we can't, thankfully, because I want to be upgrading my farms as well as roads. Okay, I need to get at least one unit here. Barely had enough for it. So you can see, like, the more you step forward, you're actually revealing areas, but you can usually tell what it is without this glitch, that is. So I'm gonna save. Let's go for Bushido, and then we'll probably go right for equal fielding, or equal fields. Nope. Yep, the Ito are coming over with what looks like quite a small force. Something I probably could auto-resolve, but I might just fight on the battlefield just to test this. And also just to show you guys a bit of combat. Yeah, that's probably an equal... That's probably a battle I could easily win, but I'm going to do it on the battlefield. So you can see this is the symbol of a trade node right here. So y'all basically have to just put your ship there and occupy it, and you basically have the, and it'll turn yellow in a second, you'll see. But for now, I'm gonna wait for that to upgrade before getting my Katana Samurai. So in that area, I should go over here. And then let's attack the Ito. Yeah, so auto-resolving would kind of be a bad idea. I don't really like the idea of having that guy come, but we'll see. So I have not only more Yara Shigaru, but I also have more Boa Shigaru. So this will be the first fight of this campaign. Auto-resolving definitely would not be ideal. I would most likely win it, but I would lose a lot more than I should. Especially since there's my Shogun, or my Daimyo, in this army. I definitely want to be fighting on the battlefield. We shall not watch the general speeches. I personally am not someone who really likes them that much. It's mainly because they're time-consuming. The speeches themselves aren't really that bad, but I'm just someone who's not really willing to take the time. Not to mention the trash talking they use is kind of, I wouldn't really say inappropriate, but they do talk about some pretty, like, gory stuff, so it's not that I don't mind that, it's just that some people who are watching this might not want to see that. Just clicking the move forward button to instruct all my units to move forward. Probably can't see these bottom two and might not be able to see these ones either. I'm scrolling around right now. But you can see the unit cards, and that's what's the most important part. I'm just seeing if I can bait some of their generals over to take the free bait that I'm giving them with my generals. That was a misclick there. Oh boy. Okay, now we need to chase these guys down. Nope. That's some bad collision detection right there. Pretty sure the general is still alive, but they completely got crushed this fight, so it's going to be easy to just run them down. Both on the battlefield and on the campaign map. Yeah, look at that bow of Shigarians. There's just 28 left. I might even be able to run them down, even though it looks like they're going to escape before I can get there. Maybe I'll just shave off just a few of those units before they leave. Come on, General, get over there. Nope, no chance. They're moving up this hill way too slowly. This is a big, oh yeah, this is a mountain right here. nevertheless, it's a decisive victory. And I think I might end it there for this video. It's probably going to be a bit short, but it's probably going to be just around the size of my other videos, so I think that might be a good place to end it. I might go for one more turn just so that my units can replenish a bit, and I can research a bit more, I guess, but I guess we'll see. I mean, we could easily just move over and take their province pretty easily, so I might just do that. Definitely gonna end the turn just so I can show you like a bit of how the trade nodes work, I guess, or at least how it'll turn yellow when we occupy it. And yep, our Shogun increased in rank, and I like that because once you fight your first few initial battles, you don't really want to be sending him into fights. Do that. Strategist is somewhat useful. I would also want to be declaring war on the, what's this clan's name? The Sagara, because they are kind of like the Hanma in a way, in terms of like they'll never attack, but they'll just have like one full stack so that you basically can't attack them. Otherwise you'll get crushed. So that's another clan I should be dealing with the second I take out the Ito, which I'm actually gonna go for. I'll save here, research a bit more, replenish probably 1 or 2 turns, and then go for them in this episode. If not, I'll just see how many soldiers they have. Or you know what? I think I actually might do. I might do what other YouTubers do with Total War games, where they'll basically right before like a battle, they'll end it, and they'll do like a quick save, and they'll end it right before a battle. I don't really know exactly how that would work, but it would be a good idea to at least try it. And if the quick save like doesn't last, and I might have to like do the battle off screen, then I might as well just do that. So you can see the trade node is yellow now. Now, I'm just going to have the ship just kind of stand on the trade node, so I kind of want to just get some scouting information done of how the map looks. Oh, yeah, they already have a small force, but I have a very large force ready to meet them on the battlefield. I have Bushido, so I want to either go for strategy of attack or probably go right for equal fields, but I think I might probably go for this and then Zen, and then go for that, because Zen is very important as the Shimazu, because you have a lot of Christian people up to the north. Specifically, you basically have just one, but when they die, they'll leave around like the religion of Christianity, which people don't bother to like get rid of, to like convert to Buddhism. So I might as well just, so they just like say, okay, let's just turn Christian, and as a result, it causes, when you have a non-clan religion, it causes a bunch of unhappiness. So when I am eventually gonna have to capture those provinces, there's a lot of unhappiness. So I'm gonna need a monk there as well as a Buddhist temple to just convert the province to Buddhism instead of Christianity. But equal fields is definitely very important because you can get the next level of farm, meaning you can get some pretty good income. But it's not as important as a Shimazu because we can get all these trade nodes very easily. Not to mention securing them is also very easy. I wouldn't recommend trying to secure the 4th one all the way up here, because you're going to be declaring a lot of wars around this island, so they're going to be a lot closer to it than you are. So it's going to spread your naval very thin. your naval force is very thin, so I wouldn't recommend that. Great Clan destroyed Oda and Mori. Otoma and Oda. Not the Mori yet, that's a bit shocking. The Otoma do usually die very quickly, and they're one clan that has 2 provinces up here, so yeah, it's gonna be quite bad for us that they're gone that quickly. Yeah, so now we've encountered another clan, the Shoni, who have all 4 provinces. They didn't need any help from the Ochi to take out the Otomo. Wow. That's shocking. Send him there, and then him all the way up here. Now, I could wait one turn and go for a trading port, which I think I might do. Just wait for the farms, just immediately go for the trading ports. If I mess up my English anytime during this campaign, I apologize. In the last video, I did say Imagawa once, which is actually a clan, but I meant to say the Ikoiki. I did rectify it. I did rectify it. I did make up for it. I did say Ikoiki afterwards, but yeah, I can have quite bad English sometimes. Yeah, so see, one clan is already adapted to Christianity, the Shoni, and that's really bad that they took every single province. And yep, this area from the Ito is completely undefended. And okay, yeah, very glad that I attacked the Ito because the Shoni were about to take it. Apparently the Shoni immediately declared war on them and were about to take it, because that is something you cannot afford. You cannot afford to only have 2 provinces against the Shoni's 5 when you declare war on them. Also, because this is our territory now, I bumped them out. And they don't have many soldiers. They only have 2 bow samurai and 3 Yaria Shigaru. So overall, they're not that strong. But they're definitely stronger than me in terms of how many provinces they have. So, yeah. I don't really... Yeah, I probably should build it here. I probably want to go for the Sagara before going for the Shoni. The Shoni are unfriendly and they're allies anyways, so... Yeah. Wait a second. They're actually not allies with the Aochi. That's interesting. I'm trade partners with Sagara, and as a result, I'm friendly with them. So maybe I should be declaring war on the Shoni first. But that's something that's very, very risky against the Sagara. Because encirclement doesn't really work in this game that well. I did down the rebellion mod, or whatever it's called, to try and help with that, with the fact that they can't just take their full stack out and their town won't rebel. But still, it would be quite annoying if... Okay, don't know why that was a thing. Okay, now the ship is gonna go over here. Well, I just captured this province, so I want to be staying in here for at least one turn. Yeah, I think I might take a big risk and just take out the Shoni first. It might turn out to be a bit of a big fail because I need to capture this island as soon as possible. But going for the Sagara is the reason you want to be what you want to be going for in that regard. Because you see, I have one army that's basically the size of that army. They'll basically make it to the point where this is 20 men, and they'll never leave that province until they declare war on you, and then they'll just go around taking every single province. And that's like a big reason that and clans like that are the reason I got the Rebellion mod. I'm just gonna call it that. So let's end one more turn, see if anyone's up there at that trade node, and that'll be it for this episode. And also see if the Shoni declare war on me. Nope, they're just gonna back off. But considering the fact that they're allies, it's quite a high chance that the Shoni will join them. Meaning that would be basically no different. But the thing is that if I were to declare war on these guys, the likelihood of them joining would actually be kind of low, because they're actually more friendly to these people than they are to me. Actually, it seems. I am trading with them. So I wonder if I could get them to break their alliance. The possibility of that is very, very low. I could give them a bunch of money for it.
In a spirit of friendship, speak of your tongues, and I will answer presently.
Okay, no, not military alliance, but military access. Ooh, okay, that's a good thing. If I can make this 5 turns, that'll be huge. Nope. Let's try 5 turns and a bit of money. All my money as of right now? Nope, not enough. Let's just go for the 10 turns then. So this is basically, I'm not going to no, I'm not going to do that. Because I think as a result, I'll take a hit to my daimyo's honor if I declare war on them when I gave them military access. If it was 5 turns, then I could just move my units down here and prepare to attack. And they couldn't call their allies to help, because I would force them to get rid of their allies. So yeah, I have all trade nodes now, which is pretty large, pretty huge, I should say. As this clan. How happy are, well, they are a lot more happy than they should be. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for this video. I'm going to go for Zen. Actually, hold on a sec. Let's do charge bonus for all units, +1 defense for all units. Might go for this just because I'm about to declare war, and also to be able to get fire arrows, which is very important for a naval-based clan. We don't get any bonuses navally, but we're on this island and we want to secure the trade nodes, so it is very important to do that. But they're also Christian, so I really need Zen quickly. So we're likely going to be declaring war on the Shoni, this kind of blue faction to our north, in the next video. We have 3 turns away from getting our trading port. So once that happens, we're going to be able to get trading ships to these trade nodes, and as a result, we're going to be able to make a lot of money from it. So I think that's going to be it for this video. Yep, let's just save one more time and end it. So that's it for the beginning of the Shimazu clan. We took out the Ito. We took both their provinces of Hyuga and Asumi. So now we have 3 provinces, and we're going to be most likely declaring war on the... kind of using my lip in a weird way right now. We're going to be declaring war on the Shoni very likely in the next episode, so stick around for that, and I shouldn't be doing that. So I will see you guys later.